Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is a summarization of all the expected questions for IELTS speaking test. These questions have come up in this month and are expected to be asked in the coming 3 months. That is from December, starting now, we are on 17th and till the month of February. So these questions have actually been asked by the examiners, and basis this pattern, the most expected highlighted topics, we have jotted down the set of question bank for the IELTS speaking test. How do I assimilate these questions? Actually guys, to tell you the source, we have connections with the IELTS students, the test takers that are currently giving the exam, online vlogs, blogs, and also IDP experts. So getting in touch with them, connecting with them online, you will also get a fair insights of the questions that can be expected to be asked in your IELTS exam. So let's say it together. Before I proceed to the main video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that any new content you do not miss on that. And let's get started. Let me begin with the first question without any delays. The first question says, guys, it is appearing on your screen. Who is your favorite actor, artist, or personality? Any of the three. Why do you like him or her? What do you admire the most? These questions are always asked in set of 2 and 3. Now, before I proceed to the question and answer, I want to tell you guys, I am taking up the second part of the speaking test, wherein you are allowed 1 minute to think, to jot down your points, and for the next 2 minutes, you have to speak up in one go without any interruptions. So this is part 2 of the speaking test. Now coming back to the questions, this type of question, why, when, who, which, belongs to the W family. In this type of question, you have to give little bit of reasoning. You cannot just answer shortly or give just one word and get rid of it. You have to give little detailing. So when it is asked who is the person, give the name of the person. What do you admire? Talk about a certain good quality. Maybe the person has great voice. When it is asked why do you like it, you can say that my father admires the person and I have been always following my father. Hence, I also got admiration. I also got liking for the same person. So did you see I broke that question into 3 parts and answered it one after another, elaborating it. That can be done by you, of course, but these are just the hints. So after every question, I will be giving you certain hints that can help you to answer the question. Let's proceed to question 2. Describe the occasion when you received a good service from a store or a shop. What was that service that you liked, and what was the occasion on which you received this service? Here the hint is, talk about the occasion. You can say that it was your birthday and then elaborate it. Why do you received it, or what was the service? Answering that, you can say that the shopkeeper was a good friend of my father, hence he delivered a birthday cake for me. And why and what, so everything's get covered in these 2-3 points. You can elaborate, cook up a story, be a storyteller in this kind of question, and you can elaborate these 2-3 points that I just mentioned. Coming to question 3, talk about the place that you just or recently visited. What was that place? What did you like the most about that place? Now the hint here is, you can mention the name of the place. You can tell the examiner when did you visit or what was the reason behind visiting that place. You can say that it was my kids' summer vacation, or I had taken an off from my workplace and hence I visited, for example, Kerala, for example, Singapore. Say any place and then elaborate why did you like it or what did you like the most. You can say that I visited the beach, I enjoy water, playing in. You can say I visited the beach, I enjoy having dinner with my family on the shore. So something like that, you can cook up a story around. Or if you are very adventurous person, you can say that I went on a trek. There's a great forest and camping going on in that place. Hence, I enjoyed that. So you can say anything regarding your liking and then following a story after that. Coming to question 4. Describe a time you felt most proud of your family member or friend. What made you react in such a way? What was the event? So now the question revolves around the feeling of being pride, the feeling of being happy with the person. So now you can say that since my brother had won a singing competition, I felt really proud of him. Then you can elaborate that the person has been practicing for so and so many years, and after getting this achievement, it was a moment of joy, moment of pride for our whole family. Something like that, okay? So when I say these 3 to 4 questions, guys, please note that you will get questions that is exactly the same or something similar to it. So the person can change maybe a good place, he can change it with maybe say a good friends meeting, and then why did you like it, what happened. So you have to just be like comfortable if 1 or 2 words gets changed. The summary, the bottom line for the answer remains the same. That's why I'm repeating these questions and giving you hints so that you can mold accordingly and be prepared for such type of questions. Coming to question 5, the last question of this video. Now this is a good question related to your skill and techniques. Describe a skill that you enjoy teaching others. Where did you learn this skill from? And how do you impart it to others? Now a very common example is teaching. You can say that my mother was a teacher, she's a veteran teacher, hence seeing her, I inculcated this skill. Now whatever good vocabulary you have, whatever impressive words you have learned throughout your schooling, college, workplace, do make a note that you use them right now. You bullet, you fire them on the examiner so that he or she gets impressed. So you can talk about teaching. You can say that I learned it through my mother. And how do you impart it? You can say I give online classes, I give weekend classes to kids around my workplace or maybe my society, maybe my school, whatsoever. And what is that skill? So I mentioned it's teaching. So something around teaching and then elaborate it. So guys, these were the 5 questions. I have also made a video previously in the month of October to December, I believe. And many of you liked it and it helped a lot of people. I am hopeful that you guys watch this video and jot down the questions and follow it religiously, because the questions will be more or less around this. The questions are, it has been seen that they have been asked, hence I have to prepare this video to make you guys aware of it. Before leaving, do subscribe to my channel and please ask any of your queries in the comment section of this video. Stay tuned to more content.